Yo, what's going on, boys? Video number 2 coming in. Okay, so I want to talk about this idea of YOLO. You can only live once. Okay, a lot of women are being told, you do you, boo. They're being told, you should have bought your dream car yesterday. What are you doing without a Lamborghini at 20 years old? Even though you don't have any money for it. Why haven't you taken the trip that you want to take? When you get older, you're not going to be able to. I can understand the idea of this, and it makes a lot of sense. But here's the problem with the YOLO. Instant gratification. And not only that, a lot of times people that are YOLOing don't actually have the real money to do so. So they're either taking it from somebody else, getting a loan, putting it on a credit card, or if they do have the money, how many of them are like literally on the brink of like bankruptcy? So like if they had lost their job tomorrow, that's it. It's over. Right? Now, if you're making so much money that it doesn't matter, sure, you can YOLO all you want. You can YOLO till the cows come home for all I care. Right? But it's this idea of like keeping up with people. This materialistic world of instant gratification where everything is at your fingertips. Where if you want a brand new phone, you could just like order it right now and it'd be at your door in the morning. Before you even left for work, it would already be at your doorstep. You want a brand new car? You're pre-qualified. Really? You know? You want to buy a house? Just sign here. Just sign your life away with this many papers. Guys, we built a house and the paperwork was like that thick. I thought I was literally signing my entire life away. And I didn't need a big house. The way we, conceptually had built it was just basically on another model that the builder had done, which was my buddy. We all live down the street and we're all friends. We all have houses, but I mean, I don't like to go around and just flaunt that around. Like if people ask where I live, I'll tell you where I live. Well, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I live, but if people ask, oh, you live in an apartment or how's the place? Well, I'm gonna say, well, no, we built a house. And the reason I bring it up here is because it is a goal to look for. I'm not saying don't have any goals of anything materialistic. You should live in a shack. I'm not saying that at all. I don't think that's realistic to most people. I think everybody at least wants a house, at least their own space, something that they own, right? And can be proud of and have some sort of equity. And I love investing in real estate. Like we just talked about in the other video, be involved in everything. Investments, real estate, learning about new things, what's on the rise. And then when you learn about history, you can understand that history sometimes repeats itself, so you can learn how to not make those mistakes again. So there's all kinds of fun things to do with it. But yeah, YOLO. So what exactly about it? Well, look, I understand that we're all gonna just die one day and it's super sad and everything else, but we also need to be smart about it. Save your money and then go on the trip. Work for the trip. Instead of just saying, I feel like doing this today, be like, you know what, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna go put some work in to get it. This idea of like, just order groceries on your app. Sure, it could save you time. Like if you're super busy, I could maybe understand that. But there is a hidden subconscious effort in your brain that is like, I've got to go hunt. I've got to get out of the house today. Like literally, guys, some people are working from home, ordering stuff in, and they never have to leave the house. Even the gym is in the bottom of their apartments. So when you don't have to leave or do anything, what's the incentive to go and hunt and do anything? Where's our testosterone levels, boys? Nowhere. And so for me, I love going, I don't like shopping, but I love going to the place to get what it is I'm getting. If I'm like gonna go out and grab something to eat, I'm gonna go out and get it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just have it like delivered. I'm gonna go out and get it. I'm gonna put some effort toward it. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna get all these things done, and then I'm gonna go have my reward. This instant gratification has gotta stop. And when you see it in this light, it can really maybe change your mindset a little bit, because for me, man, I like instant gratification. I mean, look, guys, it's all there on the internet. It's all right there in your face. It's all ready for you. You want to go on that trip? Click the button. How about just charge it later? And then the credit card companies lure you in by saying you're going to get like reward points or 0% interest for 12 months. Oh, you can just pay it down later. And when you're really not honed in on your finances, and I know a lot of us aren't. Okay, I wasn't for the longest time. Guys, I was like $12,000 in debt, credit card debt. Really bad. This was like 5 years ago. You know, I went and was just buying things. Oh, I'll just pay it off. It'll be fine. It's a trap, especially if you don't have 0% interest or you can't pay it all off in time or you lose your job or something. You're done. So, you gotta be very careful what we're doing. But, yeah, it's definitely a credit card trap, so you gotta be careful with those. Because they're coming to get you. They don't care. They make it sound real nice, and then wham, they get you. I've had friends deal with that. You know, I've dealt with that. Now, I was able to wipe it all out, but still, it's not a fun thing. And for me, it feels great to like wipe everything off to say, yeah, I don't owe any money. I'm debt free. Guys, right now, I don't owe any money on any credit cards. That's how you should be. That's the kind of debt that's bad. A house debt, even a car debt isn't that great, but it is at least a little better than credit card debt. Right? Those are the assets that you have. They're collateral, basically. Because everything in life is about value, right? And so if you have no value and you don't own anything, you can't get to any next level that you want to get to. And some people are cool with just being content, and that's fine. But that's not what this channel's about. Oh no. You can go watch somebody else if you want to be content and just wallow in your sadness, I guess. I don't know. But here we're trying to do better. The Yolo effect, man. I fell into it a few times. You know, I thought that like, oh well, I bought a $5,000 camera. I thought, you know what? We only live once. Let's go for it. This was back when I did YouTube like 5 years ago, and then I quit that channel. It was bad. It wasn't like, I really believe in hard work and then starting from low and working your way high. Guys, I'm filming this on my iPhone right now. Sure, I'm using this little voice recorder here because I think that it's kind of helpful with the audio, because sometimes when I'm filming this or the camera's way over there, it's gonna be like trash garbage audio, and it's like, that's not even worth listening to. But I try to make it a little bit better each time. And so I think that's the key. When you can like learn to make something just 1% better each time, it's gonna get so much better for you. Like, I'm getting more comfortable with these videos every day. When I first did this, I'm like, I don't even know like what I'm doing. And I was like sitting still in the car. Then I made my first video of me driving and talking and dealing with all the people on the road and trying to have my thoughts and everything. And now we're just rolling down the highway at 80 right here, and you know, people are passing me and I'm going fast, and it is what it is. You know, you can talk here forever, I guess. Eventually I want to do some lives and maybe bring you guys on or something. I don't know. We can talk about whatever you want, but we're going to keep it in the confines of fitness and self-improvement, really. So that'll be coming later. I think I have to like reach 1,000 subscribers or something, because I can't like even do the lives really that well. Like, it doesn't give you all the features until that happens. So until then, we just keep grinding away, boys. Hope you guys are making your goals for 2025. And, you know, baby step it. Don't just, oh, I'm going to have a goal and then that's going to be that. Like, have small goals, build yourself up to it, and move on. Because I think one of the best ways to get to the end goal, you should have like a big goal, and then like, how are you going to get to that goal and the steps you're going to take. Because a lot of us see a huge goal way up in the sky and we're like, I don't even have a rocket to get that high. How am I going to get up there? But they don't see the staircase that we could build instead. So don't just jump from one thing from small to big. We've got to go from low increments all the way up. to go in like that. But yeah, I guess just to wrap up, this whole idea of YOLO, I mean, it makes sense because sure, you do only live once, and I'm not saying don't ever have any fun, but I'm saying do it the smart way. Make sure you have enough money to do what it is you want to do before you just go and do it. There's a few Bible stories even that talk about that. It's like the fool who doesn't like count his money before he goes and does it. The guy who goes off and squanders all his money and has to come back to live with his parents because, you know, he blew it all. Don't be those guys. There's a right and wrong way to do things. And, you know, too often I see people just blow it for no reason. You didn't have to go down that path, and they did. I think a lot of times, you know, you tell somebody, don't put your finger there, and then they have to put their finger there. So sometimes I just have to learn the hard way. It just is what it is. But anyway, boys, video getting a little long. Might do a third one here, see what we got. But yeah, it's always a pleasure talking to you, boys. And take care. In a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities. I'll see you in the next one.